It's time. It's time to make some bath bombs. So yes, good evening. I've been so looking forward to doing this. If you haven't seen my 100 subscriber video, essentially I went shopping at Argos the other day. And what did I come out with? Well, make your own bath bombs. This is something I've been desperate to try for a little while. If anyone doesn't know what bath bomb is, essentially what you do is you throw them in your bath, gives off this lovely smell, and you just, they're essentially meant to help you relax really. And I never have a bath, so this is going to give me a reason to do it. And yeah, essentially, I don't know if it has an 8 or 6 plus, so I'm hoping this shouldn't be too difficult. But if you haven't had a bath bomb before, you're going to see what they're like now, and I think they're going to be great, and can't wait to use them. So I haven't actually taken anything out of the box so far other than the aroma guide and some instructions. First things first, I think let's just get everything out because it's telling me I need moulds and all sorts of things. Let's see what we actually get in the packet. Right, so we've got, looks like salt to me. That's got to be salt or citric acid. Is that salt? That's not salt, is it? Sodium. Anyway, citric acid. We've got more citric acid. And this looks like glittery stuff, or like stone sort of things, like bath salts, I guess. A couple of different colour ones here. We've then got this lavender perfume. Lavender always is used as like a relaxing thing, so I assume that's like the oil that's going to bind it all together. We've got more of these pouches, more citric acid, and then we've got some coloured powders as well. So they look more like bath salts, and then this is a powdered mix. So that's that. There is more stuff in there, I think. Yes, and look, here's the moulds, and it looks like to me, probably should have brought some scissors, but brute force, we'll open it up. It looks like you've got different size ones, so whether you want to make a smaller or a bigger one, you can do so. And they're just like little plastic containers essentially. So I think, oh, there's only one big one. Maybe we could just make the ultimate bath bomb. Should we try and do that today? Should we ignore trying to make small ones, just to make one big one? Right, let's look at the instructions. We'll see what I've got to do. The box is completely empty. And what you can see here as well is you can actually get more of these as well. The only perfume one I've got here though is lavender, but it looks like you can get rose and orange in other ones as well. So maybe we'll have a little look for those if this is successful today. But essentially the aroma guide tells you what you've got to do. So you can add lavender with yangi yang, which I can never pronounce properly, pink lotus, and eucalyptus. Now I've got a feeling then these things here must be those notes. So I'm assuming eucalyptus is probably the green one, pink lotus is probably the pink, and maybe yang yang is the purple. What does it actually say? It probably says on here. Oh no, it just says bicarbonate of soda. Anyway, let's have a look. So instructions in English. A lot of this is written in foreign writing, by the way. Very hard to tell. So let's have a little look at what we've got to do. It says pour the sodium bicarbonate mag completely into your bowl. Now, that's a little bit difficult because there are so many, but I'm looking at the picture there and it's pink. So I'm assuming we'll just pour this one in. Unless you can just pour them all in. Right, just go for it. We'll just do this one for now, and then we can always make a bigger one later, can't we? Right. Again, should have brought some scissors, but we didn't. I'm going to need to get some, aren't I? Okay then, so the bag is open. We'll tip this one in. Like so. Make sure we get it all out. Right, that's that done. And then it says, choose an ambience perfume and pour 5 drops over the powder. Well, I'm assuming the perfume is the lavender. Shall we find out? Right. Let's have a look. Can I open this now? This will be the next one. My hands are so cold. Right. And it just says 5 drops. I'm hoping this isn't going to fly out. No, it's got one of those lids on it. You can see, like almost if you have a, well, if anyone remembers the COVID test, it's a bit like that, isn't it? Right. Is it going to come out? Oh, it's not even coming out. Why is that not coming out? Maybe I just need to keep shaking it. Did anything come? Oh, we got one. Oh, now I'm throwing that off. I'm an idiot. You just squeeze it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a bit more. 5. Right. Stir and mix evenly, removing all of the clumps with a spoon. Well, don't look like there's that many clumps anyway. It's just a powder, isn't it? Anyway, we'll keep stirring it and we'll see what comes out. I mean, it's going to be quite clumpy anyway. It just feels like sand, essentially like salty sand. There we go. I'm not going to do this too well. And then what does it want us to do then? Take your sachet of citric acid and then press it to reduce lumps. Then pour the whole thing into a bowl. This is going to be far too dry though, isn't it? And again, what am I expecting? A bath bomb isn't meant to be wet and watery, is it? Right, there's that. Let's open up the citric acid then. We'll do that bit next. We'll set this one in. I assume this is the citric acid. Oh, hang on. I think I picked the wrong one up. I have. Right, that's actually just a bicarbonate of soda. The citric acid's in the small one, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that one now. I'll have to just make 2 moulds, won't I? Right. Citric acid is going in. This is just table salt. I'm sure it is. I'm currently pressing it all together. It says take your sachet of citric and press it to reduce lumps. Then pour the whole thing into your bowl. And it says stir until no more clumps are present or until the 2 powders are completely mixed. So I assume it just means pressing this down, but this just looks too sandy. I feel like I need to add a little bit more perfume. I'm just going to take the risk. I'm going to go for it. Right. 1, 2. Oh dear. I've just realised you're not meant to do that, are you? Because now it's fizzing up. Right, that was a mistake. Don't do that. There's a reason they said don't do that at this stage. But we've done it. At least we know it's going to fizz when it goes in the bath. Right. This is a trial one. 6 plus years, and I still don't know how to do this correctly. Right. The clumps are all out, but there's a real sizzling. Can you hear that? Probably can't, but right. I'm going to try and get it in the mould now, and we'll see what the next step is. Okay, so you get, as I said, some different sizes, but actually the moulds are not completely the same. What you're meant to do is there's one side that's got a logo and one side that doesn't, essentially, and that's part A and part B. But let's find the small ones, because I think if we do the small ones with this will be a little bit safer. Right. Now the only problem with these is where they're so sort of clear, they're hard to find. Right. Well, none of these have the logo on. What's that trying to tell me then? Separate the 2 parts, take mould out the logo to begin. Yeah, they don't go in together. I'm being really silly here. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Unless you have to use the big one anyway. Right, you have to use this big one anyway, and then I think you pour it in to make smaller ones. So, oh dear, look at it fizzing up. Right, so it says pour the decorative sprinkles into part A. So part A is the one without the logo. So get some scissors and then we'll cut into that. We'll do blue, as blue's my favourite colour. Fill this up right to the top. And then put the other one on and then fill that. Now you can see I've still got loads of clumps in this. But this is very much trial. Very much a trial today. It's not. It's not going to plan, so I'm telling myself that's the case. Right, so we've done that. And then it says take the mould B and fill it till completely full above the top edge of the mould. And then you've got to push them together. How do I do this? I'm very worried. How do I get these to join together? Yeah, I have failed massively with this. Look at it. It just, I don't know. It's not clicked down, by the way, because there's too much powder in it now. And I didn't know if I needed to add more perfume, so I've just left it for what it is at the moment. And it says now, what I'm going to do, it says allow to dry fully before approximately handling to avoid breaking or cracks. Once finished, let your bath bomb dry for 2 hours inside the mould. After 2 hours, open one side to check it's completely dry. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually open it up again because it's not great anyway. Let's add a bit of perfume on and hope for the best. Right, this has failed absolutely massively. I'm going to have to go put this in the bath upstairs. Oh, what am I doing? This was not what I expected. Oh. Well, what we'll do, we'll just have to hope for the best. I'm going to go put it in the bath and just see what happens, essentially. See if this actually has worked. But it hasn't, has it? Right, I better go take everything out. This is a messy, messy job. I think I might just buy them from Lush in future. Before I go upstairs, there is one positive. You can see the bottom of it actually isn't moving. That seems to be pretty good. It's just the top half. So I'm thinking half of this mould will actually work. So I've decided to resign with this one. It hasn't really worked, but I know what I did wrong now. And if you look, that is actually okay. You can see it's solidified pretty well, and you can see now it's fizzing up. How that fizzes up. So there we go. It does work. You just got to do it in the right order. So yes, that is it for today. I'm trying to wash that all down the sink because it's starting to stain the bath a little bit, but I can't do another one today because I need to let these dry out now. So what we'll do another video at some point. Maybe we do it on a live stream so we can maybe do it together. So let me know, comment below, should we do the bath bombs on a live stream? Because I think it'd be a little bit more fun that way. And at least this time we'll know what we're doing and you can help me out at the same time. But does this show that making your own bath bombs is a good idea? Yes, I think this is a great idea. The problem was it's not the instructions or any of that. It's the person activating it, me. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this one today. We will definitely make sure though we get a bath bomb. We're going to do it together. I've decided we'll do it on a live stream and I'll schedule that soon. But thank you very much for watching and I'll catch you later.